everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with not one, but two eye looks. Yes, today I'm coming to you with two eye looks using the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2 by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Yes, the ABH Norvina Volume 2 Palette. So, if you want to see how the palette performs and get my take on this here palette, then just keep everybody. Let's get started. Man. Okay, guys, so yeah. This intro's not going to be long at all. I just really want to come, say hi to you guys, my peeps, and let you know a little bit of what I think about this here palette. And of course, as you guys already know, the palette I'll be talking about today is the Norvina Pro Pigment Volume 2 palette. Now, I really won't be saying much about the formulas of the shade in the palette because it's really nothing I have to say about the two that I haven't already said about the 1 or 3. So if you want to know the specifics about the Norvina Pro Pigment palettes, I'll link my other two videos up above or down below. And in those videos, I go in depth about the formulation of the shades in the Norvina palettes, along with tips and tricks on how to best use the shades in the Norvina collection palettes. So if you're interested, go ahead and check them out. But it's all about the Norvina Volume 2 today. So first, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is really cute. It's a pretty turquoise color with ABH Norvina Collection written on the front. So if nothing else, guys, Norvina absolutely positively killed it on the packaging of every single volume in the collection. And on the back of the palette, just like the other palettes in our collection, you'll find indication letting you know this palette is vegan, cruelty-free. ABH pays for the recycling of their own products. The palette has an 18-month shelf life. You'll also find Anastasia's website. Yeah. You'll also find the net weight of the palette. Just like the other palettes in her collection, the Volume 2 has a net weight of 1.8 grams / 0.063 ounces. The palette has a nice size mirror. And when you open her up, guys, here are the colors. Would you look at them? Would you look at them? Would you look at them? The palette has 7 shimmers, and the rest are all mattes. And I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. I used A2 as my transition shade, B3 underneath the transition shade. I used E3 in my crease. I used A3 all over my lid. I used B4 directly underneath my lower lash line. And I actually blended it out using A2. I must admit, guys, although I thought I would feel otherwise because I have so many rainbow palettes in my collection, the color story of this palette is beige. Because although it's clearly about the greens and blues in the palette, there are nice colors throughout, which actually makes this palette versatile to use. Which also makes it easy to conclude that the Volume 2 palette is a rainbow palette according to Norvina. There's just one thing about the Volume 2 that I would like to note that is significantly different than the mattes in the Volume 1 and Volume 3, in that unlike the mattes in the Volume 1 and 3, the mattes in the Volume 2 are significantly less powdery, have less kick up in the pan, and blend out a little easier than the mattes in the Volume 1 and 3. And whether I use a wet base, a tacky base, or a dry base, the mattes in the Volume 2 were easy to blend no matter what kind of base I use. And although just like when using the shimmers in the Volume 1 and 3, I most definitely had to wet my brush when using the shimmers in the Volume 2, one thing that I'm glad to report is that I didn't have to use my glitter glue when using the shimmers in the Volume 2, not once. So remember what I said in the beginning of the video about the Volume 2 being consistent with the Volume 1 and 3? Yeah. Scratch that. The performance of the Volume 2 is better. And the Volume 2 is actually easier to use. And remember in my last Norvina video when I told you guys that my favorite palette out of the collection is the Volume 3? Scratch that. my favorite palette out of the collection is most definitely, hands down, the Volume 2. And although my palette collection is clearly run over by green and blue and rainbow inspired palettes, I'm still glad to have the ABH Volume 2 as part of my collection. I will most definitely be using this palette again. So now we got that part done. Enough all the yapping. First we're going to get into the swatches, and then we're going to get into the eye look. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Let's get into these swatches, though.
Damn, Flex, you did it again.
Just tap the corner. I want very little paint. Just want to give the least little indication that there's something that's happening up on the top of these little trees that we know.